Passive income could be a fantastic way to supplement your income, whether you have a side hustle or are just looking for a little extra money per month. Passive income could help you gain more during good times and tide you over if you become unexpectedly unemployed or voluntarily take time off from work. Building wealth through passive income might also attract you if you're concerned about saving enough income to meet your savings goals. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for joining us today. Today, we'll be speaking about the 12 best passive income ideas for people with no initial investment. Please watch the entire video to figure out all the details. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell notification. Besides an employer/contractor, standard profits from a source besides an employer-contractor are considered passive income. According to the IRS, passive income could come from one of two sources: rental properties, or perhaps a business in which one does not actively participate, such as receiving book royalty rates or dividend payments. Many individuals believe that passive income is about obtaining something for nothing, says Todd Tresidder, a fiscal coach and pension hedge fund manager. It has a get-rich-quick allure, but in the end, it still works. You provide the work up front. You might be doing some or all of the work initially, but passive income frequently requires additional labor. To preserve the passive dollars flowing, you might have to keep your merchandise up to date, your investment income well maintained. However, if you stick with it, it could be a fantastic method of generating and establishing some extra financial stability for yourself. Passive income is not your job. In general, passive income is not income from something with a material interest, such as wages from a job. Passive income is not a secondary source of income. Getting a second job will not be eligible as a passive income source because you would still need to show up and do the work to be paid. Passive income is defined as generating a dependable income stream without putting in a lot of effort. Non-income generating assets are not passive income. Investing could be an excellent way to generate passive income, but only if your assets pay dividends or interest. Non-dividend paying stocks and assets such as cryptocurrencies might well be exhilarating, but they will not provide you with passive income. If you're considering creating a passive income stream, here are the 12 best passive income ideas for people with no initial investment. Number 1. Build a course. One popular strategy for passive income is to create an audio or video course, then sit back and watch the money roll in. Courses could be distributed and sold on sites like Udemy, Skillshare, and Coursera. You could also recognize a freemium model, which involves building a following with free content and then charging for more extensive explanations for those who want to know more. For instance, this model could be used by language teachers or stock pickers. The free content serves as a protest of your expertise and may entice those looking to advance. A course can provide a fantastic income stream since you could conveniently generate profits after the initial investment. Creating the product requires tremendous effort, Tresidder says, and it has to be excellent to be profitable. There's no place for garbage out there. Tresidder believes that if you want to be productive, you must establish a strong platform, market your products, and strategy for more products. Unless you get fortunate, Tresidder says, one product is not a business. Creating more excellent products is the best way to sell an existing product. He claims that once you master the business strategy, you can yield a good income stream. Number 2. Produce an ebook. The ability to write an ebook can be a great thing to benefit from the low cost of publishing and even capitalize on Amazon's global distribution to get your book shown to foreseeably millions of potential buyers. Ebooks can be comparatively short, perhaps 30 to 50 pages, and relatively inexpensive to produce because they rely on your knowledge and experience. You'll want to be proficient on a relevant theme, but it could be a niche topic that requires some special competencies that few people have, but that many readers require. On a digital platform, you could quickly design the book and then test market different titles and competitive prices. But as with creating a course, much of the profits come from adding more ebooks to the mix, gaining new customers to your composition. An ebook can be used to drive more traffic to your other offerings such as audio or video courses, other ebooks, a webpage, or potentially higher value seminars, in addition to delivering good content and valuation to readers. Your ebook must be very strong to gain a following. It also helps if you have some way to promote it, such as an existing website, advertising on other specific sites, public appearances or podcasts, etc. Then you can put a great deal of initiative up front and get very little in return, particularly upon first. And while an ebook is nice, this would help if you composed more and then created a business around this one. Or create the book, just one component of your business that reinforces the others. So your greatest danger is probably wasting your time for little reward. Number 3. Rental revenue. Investing in rental assets is a good way to generate passive income. However, it frequently necessitates more effort than people anticipate. According to John H. Graves, an accredited investment fiduciary AIF in the Los Angeles area and author of the 7% Solution, you can afford a comfortable retirement. If you don't take the time to learn how to make it a profitable venture, you could lose your investment and then some. Graves recommends 3 steps to earn passive income from rental assets: the desired rate of return on investment, the total cost and expenses associated with the property, the financial risks of property ownership. For instance, if your goal is to earn $10,000 in rental cash flow per year and the property has a $2,000 mortgage payment and another $300 per month for taxes and other expenditures, you'd have to charge $3,133 in monthly payments to meet your target. Notwithstanding, there are a few things to consider. Is there any interest in your property? What if you have a tenant who does not pay on time or damages the property? What if you can't rent out your property? Any of those aspects could significantly reduce your passive income. Financial crisis could also be difficult. You may find yourself with tenants who cannot pay their rent while paying your mortgage. Or as income falls, you may be unable to rent out your home as much as you could previously. And because of the relatively adjustable rate mortgages, home prices have been rapidly rising, so your rents may be insufficient to cover your expenses. It would be best if you weighed these risks and have backup frameworks to preserve yourself. Number 4. Affiliate promotion. Website owners, social media influencers, or bloggers use affiliate advertising to build a third party's product and connect to the product on their website or social media account. Amazon is the most well-known affiliate partner, but eBay, Awin, and ShareASale are also big names. Instagram and TikTok have grown into massive platforms for those looking to build a following and advertise their business. You could also consider building an email list to attract attention to your blog or direct people to merchandise or services that they might be interested in. The site owner earns a commission when a visitor clicks on a link and purchases from the third-party affiliate. The commission may range from 3 to 7%, implying that substantial traffic to your site would be required to generate significant income. However, if you can increase your following or specialize in a more profitable niche, such as software, financial services, or fitness, you may be able to make a fortune. Affiliate advertising is passive since you can earn money by simply adding a link to your website or social media account. You won't make any money if you can't get readers to click on the link and buy something. Number 5. Start a blog or a YouTube channel. Are you an expert on Thailand travel? A Minecraft guru? A salsa dancing sultan? Turn your passion for a particular topic into a blog or a YouTube channel and monetize it with ads or sponsors. Find a popular topic, even if it's a small niche, and become an expert. You'll need to create a suite of substance and attract an audience at first, but as you're becoming renowned for your interactive content, it can provide a steady income stream over time. You could use a free or very low-cost platform to build a company, then use your excellent content to grow it. The more distinct your voice, area of significance, the more likely you'll become the person to follow. Then you can attract sponsors to you. You'll need to create initial and ongoing content, which can take time. You must be extremely enthusiastic about the product to maintain the courage to keep it, especially in the early stages when your followers are still discovering you. The real disadvantage here is that when there is little involvement in your subject or niche, you can waste a lot of time and resources. Your core expertise might well be niche enough to attract a profitable viewer, but you won't know for sure until you experiment. Number 6. Online photographers sales. Selling pictures online may not seem like the most apparent place to start a passive business, but it can help you scale your efforts, particularly if you can sell the same photos repeatedly. You could collaborate with a company like Getty Images, Shutterstock, or Alamy to accomplish this. First, you must be endorsed by the platform, after which you must license your photos for use by anyone who uploads them. The platform then compensates you each time someone mentions your photograph. You'll need pictures that attract a specific demographic or depict a specific scene, and you'll require to figure out where the market is. Photos could be of models, landscapes, creative scenarios, and so on, or real events that made the news. One of the benefits of selling or licensing your photographs through a framework is scaling your efforts, particularly if you can provide images in demand. As a result, you could conceivably sell the same picture for hundreds, thousands, or even millions. Number 7. Peer-to-peer lending. A peer-to-peer P2P loan is a form of debt made for you and another person facilitated by a third-party intermediary such as Prosper or Lending Club. Funding Circle, which targets enterprises and has higher borrowing limits, and Payoff, which targets better credit risks, are two other players. You earn money as a lender by collecting interest on loans. However, because the loan is unprotected, you may end up with nothing if you default. To reduce that risk, you must do two things. Broaden your lending investments by distributing smaller sums across multiple loans. The minimum loan investment at Prosper.com and Lending Club is $25. Analyze historical data on potential borrowers to make educated decisions. Number 8. Stocks to pay dividends. Shareholders of dividend-paying companies receive payments from the company regularly. Corporations charge cash dividends out of their profits every quarter, and all you have to do is own all the stock. Dividends are paid on a per-share basis, so the more securities you own, the greater your payout. Owning dividend-paying stocks could be one of the most passive ways to make money because the income is unrelated to any activity besides the preliminary financial investments. The funds would be deposited into your brokerage account. Number 9. Create an app. Creating an app might be a method of making that initial time investment and then reaping the long-term benefits. Your app could be a game or one that assists mobile users with a difficult task. Users will download your app once it's made public, and you'll be able to earn money. If you could somehow design something which appeals to your target audience, an app can be extremely beneficial. You'll need to think about making the most money from your app. For instance, you could run in-app ads or charge users a small fee to install the app. If your app becomes popular or you obtain feedback, you'll most likely add new features to remain relevant and prevalent. Number 10. REITs. A real estate investment trust, or REIT, is a fancy name for a corporation that controls and maintains real estate. REITs have a unique legal structure that allows them to pay little or no corporation tax if they distribute the majority of their earnings to shareholders. Like any other company, dividend stock, REITs can be purchased on the stock market. You'll acquire whatever dividend payments the REIT pays out, and the best REITs have a track record of increasing their dividends every year, and you'll have an increasing flow of dividend payments over time. Personal REITs, like dividend stocks, can be riskier than an ETF comprised of dozens of REIT stocks. A fund provides instant diversification and is usually much safer than purchasing individual stocks, and then you'll get a good paycheck. Number 11. A bond ladder. A bond ladder is a collection of sophisticated bonds over several years. The staggered maturities reduce market risks, which is the risk of reinvesting your cash when bonds pay too little interest. A bond ladder is a quintessential passive investment that has long appealed to retirees and those nearing retirement. You could sit back and obtain your interest payments, and when the bond stabilizes, you broaden the ladder, transferring the principal to a new set of bonds. For instance, you could begin with 1-year, 3-year, 5-year, and 7-year bonds. Once the first bond matures in a year, you'll have bonds maturing in 2, 4, and 6 years. The recent matured bonds cash flows can purchase another 1-year bond or roll out to a continuous long bond, such as an 8-year bond. Number 12. Endorsed posts on social media. Do you have a large following on social media platforms like Instagram or TikTok? Obtain payment from emerging consumer brands to post regarding their product or otherwise feature it in your feed. However, you must continue to fill your profile with the substance that attracts your target audience. That means creating social media posts that expand your reach and start engaging in your supporters. Making the most of your social media presence is an appealing business model. Draw attention and clicks to your profile with compelling content, and then monetize it by arranging paid advertisements from brands relevant to your followers. Well, that's all we have for today. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.